Gemini, hi, welcome back to Cardinal Fire Tarot. This is going to be your December 2023 reading, but first, couple of announcements. If you haven't already, make sure that you're following me on Instagram and on TikTok at Cardinal Fire Tarot. I post daily on both those apps. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you may have noticed that I haven't been posting the weekly energy check-in videos. That's just because the end of the year is a busy time for me, as it is for everybody. So, probably will be a couple months before I start those up again. If you like my reading style and you want to book a personal reading with me, you can find all that information at cardinalfiretarot.com. And then later this month, I'm going to be doing yearly recap videos for all the signs, so make sure that you keep an eye out for those. And I believe that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by pulling an overall energy for the reading from this oracle deck. So the overall energy for the reading is mirrors. And straight off the bat, I'm already drawn to the fact how the fingers um, touching each other reminds me of the Gemini twins. Just probably means nothing, but that was the first thing that popped in my head when I saw that image. Let's go ahead and get some tarot. I just did Taurus's reading or Aries. No, I was Aries reading, I think. Anyways, they got the same card in the same position. Let's see what we have. I feel like you are in a relationship, and it doesn't have to be a romantic one. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Or possibly even just a situation. It could be like a career or, some position that you've been put in. But the whole point is to reflect back your own insecurities, character defects, unhealed parts of yourself, those kind of things in order to trigger your healing. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Overall energy for the reading, mirrors. So what you see in the other person is a reflection of you. What you see in your 3D world is a reflection of your inner space and where you're at. Then in the recent past, we have the star. And this is you stepping into this journey of learning. And that, for most of you, is probably just like entering the relationship. Like that's the first step in this chapter for you. And then in the current energy, we have the chariot. This is you making moves based off of your heart space, what you love, what you want, what you prioritize and cherish. And then reflecting that in your decisions, in your day-to-day, habits and things like that. And then in the near future, we have the Eight of Swords. That is the issues getting reflected back at you and you not seeing that you are the catalyst. You are the one who is projecting that energy onto this other person. And then in the energy that surrounds you, we have the lovers. That's, I mean, speaks for itself. It's kind of the energy of relationships and coexisting with somebody. And then in your challenge, you have the Three of Wands. So this could be like not seeing where this relationship is going. This could be not seeing, the full potential of who you could be by yourself without this person and being a little codependent. We'll get more when we clarify on that. And then in your strength, you have judgment. I'm gonna be totally honest. I have no idea. We're gonna have to get clarifiers on that one because I do not know what that one is about yet. Let's start by clarifying mirrors and the overall energy for the reading. And I just thought of this, but you know how I was saying in the beginning how that image made me think of the Gemini twins? For a select few of you, and I don't think it's the majority, this could almost be like the two sides of your personality. So, like who you are in the comfort of your own home and in a space that feels safe and where you can be authentically yourself versus that person that you project to the outside world, like when you're at work and when you're like putting on that mask of professionalism. Like, they are both you, technically. But if there's some aspects of that external personality that you don't like, maybe what's triggering it is something that needs healed that's buried deep within you that is causing you to put that mask on when you show up in situations because your fear of being open or vulnerable. So that is a possibility. Again, it doesn't, I think for the majority of you, you're probably another person, but that could be the case too. All right, so clarifying the Empress, clarifying mirrors, we have the Empress, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. This is you slowly having that perspective shift on what you are projecting into the world. Like, I think you are slowly starting to realize that. Excuse me. I'm not bored with your reading or anything. It's like 10:30 at night right now, so sorry. Anyways, you're slowly recognizing that you create your reality. And in doing so, you step into your power. Because if you create your reality, if you create your external world, why would you not put yourself on a pedestal? Prioritize yourself. Expect and therefore make the best of the best, you know? Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the star in your recent past. All right, clarifying the star. We have the Ten of Wands, the star again, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're stepping into this path of healing, but it almost is like a difficult first step, like a burden, because of how much you're having to give straight out of the gate. So I don't know if this is like a relationship where you had to compromise and like, oh no, the yawn started. Where you had to like compromise and coexist and bend some of your opinions and things like that. Or if this was like literally giving like money, time, energy. But it's a difficult transition into this healing journey, I think is the point there. It wasn't an easy start. It didn't happen just like effortlessly. Let's go ahead and clarify the Chariot in the energy. All right, clarifying the Chariot, we have the Four of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Sun, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so whereas it wasn't an easy start, it was worth it because you are coming through with a happy home and just happiness in general, love, nurturing and caring for and supporting, and the ending of your pain, the ending of these burdens and these difficulties. So you are riding this high right now. And good for you. I mean, look at how many major arcanas we've already had come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8. And we're halfway done with the reading. Not even. So you're just like on top of the world. Nothing can phase you. Life is good. You have love in your life. You have a happy home. You are following your bliss. And then the Eight of Swords comes around. So let's clarify that Eight of Swords in the near future and see what that's all about. I am so sorry. Okay, clarifying the Eight of Swords. We have the Magician, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. You are manifesting this this block because of your own indecisiveness, because of your own lack of confidence, because of your inability to make decisions. So I don't know where this shift is coming from necessarily, because you have this cloud nine, as good as it gets, and then all of a sudden you're questioning everything. And am I good enough? Is this actually going to work out? And do I even deserve this? Like those kind of like your inherent worth kind of questions, like the ones that come from deep within and the traumas that were created years ago and all that good stuff. So it's just something to be aware of when it pops up. Like, this is my mind playing tricks on me. This isn't real. Just because I think something doesn't make it true. I have to use that one a lot. Just because I have the thought doesn't make it a fact. Especially when you have like intrusive thoughts. Like, you know, the wild, just unhinged thoughts that just pop in out of nowhere, and you're just like, oh my God, if somebody could read my mind, I would be so ashamed right now. Then, I mean, that's where I use it the most is like, it's like, just because I think it and just because my brain created it doesn't mean anything, because this version is not the full version of me. I'm a spiritual being. This is a human body, you know? So just something to keep in mind as you move along and start tracking where you're at. All right, let's clarify the Lovers. Already Temperance popped out. Oof. Oof. Okay. Temperance, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. The pain that you're experiencing within this relationship, which we're actually learning is a reflection of your own unhealed parts of yourself. You're in a space where you are getting to find the balance within all that. And I say getting because that's how you learn and that's how you grow. And so it's a gift to be in this situation that you're in, even though it's icky. But you get to figure out how to find the peace and the balance and the harmony within yourself to then project into the relationship. All All right, let's clarify that Three of Wands in your challenge. All right, clarifying the Three of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the King of Cups. There is a disconnect between what you thought you were getting into and what you actually have. They aren't exactly the same. It doesn't mean that one's better than the other. I'm sure they are, but I'm not seeing that part of it. I'm just seeing you having a vision and reality falling short, even though if you didn't reach that vision, then something else is there in its place. And I think that's the challenge, is recognizing that the universe is giving you what you need, not which one. And what you need is this relationship to reflect back to you the parts of yourself that are still unhealed. These reflections are gifts that allow you to grow and learn throughout this journey. All right, and then let's go ahead and clarify judgment in your strength. Clarifying judgment. We have Justice, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So we just had the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups come up, and the Lovers is out on the table too. So divine partnership for sure. Doesn't have to be, I mean, it could be a karmic, it could be a soulmate, it could be twin flame, though I really don't like using that terminology because it's overused. Um, but anyways, your strength is like, whereas your challenge is your grief and the struggle to like push through the disappointment, your strength is like not giving up. Like, I know that this didn't turn out how I wanted it, but I am going to like dig in my heels and try my hardest to take this situation and make the best of it and plant the seeds for future harvests. So, I mean, it's just such a Gemini thing that your challenge and your strength are the exact same thing, just, the polar opposites of that one idea. The disappointment of it not being how it's supposed to be, and then the determination to keep going despite the fact that it wasn't what it was supposed to be in your mind. So, that is what I have for you for your December reading. If you resonate with it, I would really appreciate it if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then let me know down below in the comments. Your interactions really do help the channel grow, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And then just make sure that you're looking out for that yearly recap reading. I will be posting that later this month, and I will see you next time. Bye.